Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Knowledge is Wealth. So we have already discussed about the hierarchy of the Indian judiciary. In today's session we will be discussing about the Supreme Court. So Supreme Court is the highest court in India. It is the supreme judicial body in our country. So presently the running case we can take as an example. Okay, Aryan Khan case is going on. So in that for the purpose of the bail, the advocate had filed in the front of the Metropolitan Magistrate for the purpose of the bail of Aryan Khan and the others. Okay, but the Metropolitan Magistrate has declined or has dismissed the bail. Okay, so for that purpose they have presently filed an appeal of the bail in the High Court. Okay, but the High Court of Mumbai, as it was going on take place on the video conference, so it has been put on the coming Tuesday. Okay, for the coming Tuesday, the High Court will look into the matters for the purpose of bail. Okay, if they grant bail, then Aryan Khan will get bail. If it get dismissed, if the bail application get dismissed, then they have to appeal in the Supreme Court. Other than the Supreme Court, there is no other court. So higher court as the Supreme Court. It is one of the highest court. Whatever decision will be taken in the Supreme Court will be final. Okay, so it is one of the just an example relating to the criminal court. Even in civil courts also many cases get appeal in the High Court and Supreme Courts. Okay, so usually what happens is whatever the lower courts, okay, the either of the parties, okay, who has filed or who has been against, okay, so either of the parties are not satisfied with the pronouncement of the judgment of the lower courts, then they can make an appeal in the High Court. Then if there also the decision of the High Court is not been satisfied by any of the parties, they can, who is not satisfied, they can file an appeal in the Supreme Court. But after Supreme Court, whatever the pronouncement of the judgment or the decision by the Supreme Court as the final decision, even if they are not satisfied, there is no other court for making any appeal. So the final decision will be granted by the Supreme Court relating to any of the cases. It might be civil case or criminal case. Okay, the establishment and the constitution of the Supreme Court has been provided in Article 124 of Indian Constitution. Okay, so how the establishment and constitution of the Supreme Court took place, it is provided in the Article 124 of our Indian Constitution. So first, on 1st October 1937, the Federal Court of India was established. That is 84 years ago. It was known as Federal Court of India. On 28th January 1950, from Federal Court of India, it was replaced and it was known as Supreme Court of India. That is 71 years ago. So we have a motto of a Supreme Court. It says that Yato Dharmasto Jaya. It means where there is a righteousness, there is a Jaya. Where there is a Dharma, there is a victory or there is a Jaya. Okay. So this is the motto. According to this motto, the Supreme Court takes its proceedings. Okay, so next we are going to discuss about the appointment of judges of the Supreme Court and their qualification. Okay, to become a Supreme Court judge, there must be some qualification. Okay, that qualification, the first one is, of course, he or she must be the citizen of India. Whoever want to become an Supreme Court judge, he or she must be citizen of India. Along with that, they have to satisfy either of these qualification. Means either of this one qualification they have to satisfy. That is, judge of a High Court or High Court in session 5 years. If he or she is in judge of a High Court or in session court, it must be for 5 years. If they have completed 5 years, then they can be appointed as a judge of a Supreme Court. If he or she is an advocate of a High Court or High Court in session for 10 years, then also they can be appointed as a Supreme Court judge. Okay, for 10 years For advocate, for judge it is 5 years. Okay, judge in high court or high court in session only, advocate in high court or high court in session only. My question is whether if an advocate is of a Supreme Court, can he become an judge of a Supreme Court? So this is my question. Find out the answer and comment. Okay, the question is, if he or she is an advocate of a Supreme Court or Supreme Court in session, okay, whether such a person can become an judge of a Supreme Court or not. Okay, this is a question, to find out the answer, okay, and comment in the comment section. Okay, then this is about the qualification. Okay, coming to the appointment. So the appointment of the judges will take place, and the appointment will be made by the President of India. So all the judges of the Supreme Court will be appointed by the President of India. Okay, first he will appoint an Chief Justice of India. He will appoint one judge and he will be known as a Chief Justice of India. Okay, and the other judges, remaining judges, will also be appointed by the President of India, but in consultation with the Chief Justice of India. He will take some advice or guidance from the Chief Justice of India to appoint the other judges. This is relating to the appointment of the Supreme Court judges. Then how many judges are there presently in the Supreme Court? So presently there are 34 judges in our Supreme Court. So one is Chief Justice of India and the other are other judges. 33 are other judges. Who is the present Chief Justice of India is N.V. Ramanna. He was appointed on 24th April 2021 by the President of India. Who is the present President of India? Ramnath Kovind. He has only appointed the N.V. Ramanna, who is the present Chief Justice of India. Okay. Then the minimum age of holding of an office of a judge is not being specified in the Constitution of India or nowhere, or in other acts also it is not being specified relating to the minimum age. Only the maximum age of holding of the judge of office is being specified, that is 65 years. Okay, if any judge who has been working as a judge of a Supreme Court, if he attains the age of 65 years, he has to vacate his office. Okay, this is relating to the Supreme Court. In the next session, we'll be discussing about the High Court. So please like, share, comment. Okay, so you people can motivate me to make the more videos. So thank you.